you don't necessarily see number 1 out there right now, but
ball is up, tip is away, and control goes to Enosburg. Geddes. Bounce pass in the backcourt to Tom Desatel. Desatel will pick it up. He's being watched by Pat Merriam. He'll get outside for Villancourt. Taken away. Stolen out of there by Cox. He'll get the ball up quickly. And the Wolves will come on the attack. Boys are having a tough time picking out those numbers. Rochette into the corner for the long bomb by Cox. No good. Rebound. Pulled down Enosburg. They'll race and fire it up quickly. Down for Gates. He'll go left side. Lost it off a foot. And once again, People's Academy picks up the loose ball. Helter-skelter pace right now as Corey Niles brings it up for People's Academy for Jay Dussault. Dussault near side, picked up by Geddes. Down low underneath for Merriam. His shot is no good. Tipped and a foul on the play. And that's been the number 1 sin that we've seen all week long. Jody Cox over the back.
yes, I'm wrong already. They've just opened this thing right up, and they're going to go end to end, I guess.
Wow. No score yet. 7:20 to go first quarter, and both clubs are up and down the court already 3 or 4 times. So Desatel will slow it up a little bit. He'll give it off for Villancourt. Little guy brings it back around to Desatel. Goes to the baseline, puts it up, no, and a whistle and a charge. So Desatel picks up the first foul against Enosburg. People's Academy has one. No score yet, and Peoples will take it the length of the court. You've heard of games where the last one with the last shot may win it. This may well be one of those. It may be the first one to put the ball in the hoop. We played 1 minute and 3 seconds. No score yet. The People's Academy working the outside. They'll go to Corey Niles. Over into the corner for Rochette. Back to Niles. One dribble. Bounce pass near side to Jay Dussault. Back to Niles on the point and around to the right. As Rochette takes the shot. Gates right there with him defensively. They'll go down low for Jody Cox. His shot is away. No good. And Geddes the backside. Air ball rebound. Pulled down by Enosburg.
Already, Mr. Riggs is commanding quite a lot of attention. When we get a chance, I'll tell you what my thoughts are on that.
Okay. Desatel way outside for Enosburg. In the offensive zone, down low for Gates. In traffic, in and out, but with a whistle on his way to the hoop.
Mr. Riggs defensively is being fronted, and when the ball's on one side, the weak side forward's coming over and playing him in back. On offense, when they swing the ball one side, they're trying to push it in. The ball goes back, is kicked back out, they reverse it, and they see him the other side.
Inbounds pass to Riggs, he missed a shot, gets his own bound and puts it in. Well, it was nothing, but
he just picked up his arms.
Riggs got one. They did not count the hoop?
Nope.
No basket. Oh my.
He went over the back, took the rebound, put it back up.
All I saw was arms.
As we said early, they got to have him.
Riggs with one. 6-12 to game. No score yet as the Enosburg basket was wiped out. And People's Academy's do so in the corner for Jody Cox. And he had...
If this sounds like a Riggs watch, I think it really is a Riggs watch because I think this game swings with him.
2-0 People's Academy. And Jay Dussault swinging around the outside with a dribble. Check, not Dussault, that's Desatel down for Geddes. His shot no good. And the rebound down to People's Academy. Pulling it out of there was Cox. He'll get it up for Corey Niles. Niles changes hands, goes down the lane, it's stripped loose. Niles gets it back, throws it out of bounds. And it's saved back in by Peoples. Niles for the jump shot by Cox. Yeah. So Cox, a couple of quick baskets, and the People's Academy bench is up and shouting. 4-0 People's Academy. 5:28 left to go in the first quarter. Just underway, a sellout here at the Berry Auditorium. And whistles away from the ball. A foul on People's Academy pushing off. This one is on Jeff Rochette of Morrisville of People's Academy. Well, we've played under 3 minutes of basketball, Spencer. We got 3 fouls on Peoples and 2 on Enosburg.
Settling, it's a very quick-paced game, and that's, I think some kids are nervous.
Inbounds to Geddes, a little jump pass down low. We got 3-second violation called on Enosburg. Now, I'm surprised for the pace of the ball game. It's only 4-0.
A lot of mistakes early, like you just pointed out, a lot of fouls.
5:16 to go in the first quarter, and People's Academy comes on the attack. They'll go down low for Merriam. Shot no. Rebound tipped up and controlled by Gates up to dust the glass. Taken out by Niles. Steele Morrisville. Down low underneath. Bank shot up and good by Jeff Rochelle.
Anticipation was and a great pass for that bucket.
6-0 Peoples. Enosburg's looking for their first points of the night. 4:50 left to go in the first, and the Hornets throw it. No, it's knocked out by Peoples. I'm going to say they threw it away, but a People's hand knocked it out of bounds. So So it will be Enosburg ball to the right of their own hoop. Desatel to put it in to Villancourt, who's the shortest man on the court. He picks up the loose ball, drives around right side. Nice move to the hole in traffic, and the big guys missed it. Air ball. Geddes the rebound, double pumps, puts it up and in.
Well, better get it around. Here comes Peoples.
Peoples doesn't waste a lot of time moving the ball to forecourt, do they?
No, they don't.
Do so. Get it on down. Shot from the corner by Jordy Cox. 6 for Cox, 8 for Peoples Academy. 8-2 and a substitution. Checking in. Scott Draper set to come in on the next whistle for Peoples. They'll go down to Riggs, and he can't control it, but it's kicked outside and picked up by Enosburg. Geddes to the hole. Jump shot is away. No. Rebound, Peoples Academy. Pulled down by Miriam. Outlet pass comes to Corey Niles. Top of the key. Feeds it off on the right. Long bomb is away by Rochette and good. Rochette and Cox have all 10 Peoples Academy points. We've played just over 4 minutes in the first quarter. It's 10-2 Peoples. And Enosburg's Geddes down low. Shot is up. Will not count. It's a foul underneath, I believe, on Peoples. 3 substitutes setting. Is it 2 or 3? 2 substitutes set to check in. So coming out for Peoples are Miriam and Rochette.
I see something very interesting happening here. Bobrow subs 2, Enosburg subs 4.
Oh my.
This is your nightmare. You're calling.
I tell you, do so. I'll just catch up with them when they come by and hope for the best.
Another Peoples Academy kid.
So 8 kids just changed hands. I was just getting comfortable with a 10 on the floor. And now we have 8 fresh bodies. Okay, Enosburg in possession, and they go to do so. Do so, top of the key. Being ragged out there, this man-to-man Peoples defense. Down low, there goes Gates to the hole. No, but he's fouled on a play. So I tell you, if my scorebook resembles anything official after this, it's going to be some semblance of a miracle. Another substitution coming in for Peoples Academy. Wow, they have substituted for the first 5. Do-so comes out. Each club has a do-so.
Oh, that'll be good.
This is cute. Yeah. One's number 3, one's number 5. Gates on the line. Scott Gates for Enosburg. They go to the line one more time. 10-3, Peoples Academy. The Wolves out to a quick start. And Gates shot up. No. Rebound, Peoples Academy. Pulled out of there by Scott Draper. He'll give it off in the backcourt. And Mike Komorowski will bring it up. Komorowski. Near side to Mike Rowe. One dribble to the left corner. Stops. Goes down low underneath. Shot is put up and missed under there by Rick Merriam. But whistles blow. And a foul on Enosburg. And let's see on whom it's going to be charged. It's probably on Keith Dusso, but let's wait till they post it up. 10-3 Peoples. And they haven't put anything up yet as far as a foul. The horn is sounding for whatever, I guess the officials did not see, or the scorers did not see on whom it was going to be charged.
I can't tell right now, Bill, who's the Enosburg starter who is still in the ball game.
Gates, number 5.
Okay.
That was on Keith Dusso of Enosburg. He's got 1. And on the line for Peoples Academy is Rick Merriam. He gets the first. He'll get 1 more. Foul ball shooting. It's up. It is off the front rim. No good. And the rebound brought away by Enosburg. Pulled out by Gary Garrow. He saw some action the other night. Enosburg in the forecourt. Gates saves it nicely. He's the only starter between both clubs out on the floor. 3:13 to go first quarter. 11-3. Peoples Academy with the lead. Enosburg trying to carve that down a little bit. Enosburg having trouble getting it down low. It's taken away by Peoples Academy. A steal by the Wolves. Bounce pass comes up and knocked out of bounds. It was taken right back by Enosburg. Great. Damian Bluen winds up with a loose ball. He'll get it over to Keith Dusso, and Dusso will back up with the dribble. Fires it on down in the corner for Gary Garrow. Couple of dribbles, starts in the hole, puts it up in heavy traffic and gets it. 11-5. A 6-point lead belongs to Peoples Academy, and the Wolves got the ball. They'll bring it up quickly. Mike Rowe on the near side with the dribble. Stops, and he'll flip it on back to Mike Komorowski. Back to Rowe. His long pop is up. Rattles no. Rebound Enosburg. Damian Bluen out of the pack. Leaves it off in the back for Scott Gates. Gates directs traffic. Left-hand dribble. Brings it over the time stripe. Changes hands. Goes down the lane. Right down the middle and doesn't get the roll.
That's kind of too bad. He worked that hard. He did it well.
But it just wouldn't go for him. Peoples the rebound. They'll race to the other end. Peoples Academy in possession. Putting up the shot and getting it is Draper. It was not pretty, but it's 2 on the board. 13-5, Peoples Academy. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. 13-5, the Wolves. And the Wolves are at the door for Enosburg right now. Enosburg, in their end, personal foul called against People's Academy, and two things are working against me right here, Spencer.
First off, another 5 change for you, Paul.
First off, I'm just getting used to the names, but I have an awful difficult time picking up those gold numerals on the white background.
Yeah, it is.
Anything you officials can do about that?
Yeah, I hope we don't have to use the number on their back.
Right. Gary Garrow will go to the free throw line. That foul was on Draper. That's his second. And the umpteenth on the ball club. 1-1 is in effect at the Enosburg end. And the Hornets need all the help they can get right now. Garrow will go to the free throw line with 1:49 remaining in the first quarter. And Garrow gets it.
Well, this is kind of a bit of a time for Enosburg to make a move with Bigger Boy back in, and people's two big kids that they start are still on the bench. Yeah.
So Garrow, one more time. 1:49 to go in the first, and Garrow got them both. 13-7. People's lead is again cut to 6. Remember, we saw a 6-point lead disappear this afternoon up in Burlington. Disappeared in a minute.
1 minute, yeah.
People's Academy down low. They'll get it back outside Merriam, and he'll come into the corner for Rowe. Back out for Corey Niles. Way outside over in the corner for Draper. To Corey Niles on point. It's back near side for Rowe. His shot is away and good. The kid comes off the bench and shoots like John Havlicek. 15-7. People's Academy by 8. And on the inbounds pass, Niles attempts to steal and picks up the personal fouls. To Corey Niles, his first personal. And we'll walk to the Enosburg end, and we'll shoot the 1-1, and it'll be Tom Desatel to go there for the 1-1 for Enosburg.
I wish every basketball game that I refereed, when they went to their bench, the kids came out and played like this. This, to me, for Division III or even Division II or 1 is it's a pleasure to see.
Yeah, it is. They are really cranking it up. Desatel on the line, puts it up and doesn't get it. Flat-footed rebound pulled down by People's Academy and Merriam. He'll go out to Draper way outside. It back for Corey Niles. Down low, intended for Draper. It's out of bounds. So the Wolves throw it away. And more substitutions. A bunch come in. Draper comes out. Checking back in is Jody Cox, who had the first 6 points for People's Academy. 15-7 Peoples. 1:05 left to go first quarter. And bringing it up for Enosburg is Tom Desatel. Stutter steps. Desatel bounce pass. Comes on down near corner for Villancourt, I believe. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Morrisville, People's Academy. Here come the Wolves. Corey Niles is traveling. Or is he fouled? No, traveling is the call. Does a travel take precedence over a personal foul?
You want to look at each other and see who's got what first.
So against full court pressure now, Enosburg will try to get 43 seconds left. Desatel will break it with a dribble. People's Academy in a very tight man-to-man defense. Not much trouble that time, though. Enosburg breaks the press easily. They'll go get us in the corner for Enosburg. Jump pass to Riggs in traffic, and his shot is no good. Riggs right back up, rolls it in. Riggs off balance on the first one, but he rolled that one home. 15-9, Peoples. And Peoples in the forecourt. Long pop by Merriam, no. Rebound, Geddes of Enosburg. Leaves it off for Desatel, and he'll chug the forecourt. Desatel, between the legs, tricky dribble, stops, comes back out between the circles. Dribbles between the legs one more time, and Geddes. Leaves it on back. Leaves it for Desatel, and Desatel called for the walk as he starts in.
With 22 seconds to go in the quarter, People's brought it down, they put it up. They weren't looking for anything but the hoop, but now we're at 4 seconds.
15-9, People's Academy. 4 seconds left in the period. Inbounds for Dussault. His shot is up. No. Rebound. And that's the end of the first period. After 1, it's Peoples 15 and Enosburg 9. It's 15-9 in favor of Peoples, and the Wolves get the ball to start the second quarter. That was, to say the least, a very fast-paced first quarter of play. Peoples will slow it up a little bit, ironically, here to start the second quarter. And they got Corey Niles in the near corner. Jump shot by Dussault will not drop. That's Jay Dussault of People's Academy. There's also Keith Dussault, who plays for Enosburg. And the way this thing is set up, they're probably related. 7:34 left to go in the first half. Just underway second quarter, 15-9, People's Academy. Enosburg got robbed a couple times on shots that just wouldn't drop for him. Shot Villancourt, no good. Riggs in traffic, back up, yes! And count it, and he's fouled.
regardless, you get a kid 6'5" that can move around the basket. He's got to command attention and got a chance to finish off a three-point play here.
I don't know if it's the other guys that look smaller or if Briggs is, in fact, over 6'5", but he is a big kid.
He is a big kid. There's no question. I think people's biggest kids are 6'2", and I think they got 3 of them, probably.
They got a couple of them, at least. Riggs on the line. Free throw is good. Well, 5 for Cliff Riggs, 15-12. We're back in a three-point ball game. And People's Academy will bring it up to forecourt. Niles will go for Jay Dusso near side. Back to Niles. Into the corner. Merriam fires long. No good. Rebound brought away by Enosburg. Pulled out of the pack by Tom Desatel. He goes left to right. Now back right to left and stops in the middle. Feeds it over to Gates, who has trouble, but picks it up. Comes cross court for Desatel one more time. Enosburg can close it to 1 right here. Desatel, Geddes in the corner. He'll fire from the baseline and in and out. Rebound brought away People's Academy. Blown out of the pack down there, taken out by Pat Merriam. And Peoples will bring it up. Boy, I am having fits with those gold numbers on the white shirts. I hate to keep bringing it up. Peoples do so, shoots, and yes, he does get the roll.
Soft, they call that soft when it touches the rim that many times and still goes down.
My. Well, you know, this ball game is a 5-point spread right now, and I think if you took the ones that haven't dropped for Enosburg and the ones that have for Peoples, I think you'd be in a tie.
Either that or maybe Enosburg would be up.
They might be. 17-12. Peoples with the lead. And Enosburg, Geddes in traffic, blocked, taken away by Peoples. Pulled down out of the pack. Bounce pass comes on ahead, taken back by Enosburg. Loose ball, picked up by Jeff Rochette. Shot doesn't go, tipped up, and controlled Enosburg. Gates out of the pack. He'll slow it up a little bit. Niles, a nice steal. Niles of Morrisville goes right around Gates with a nice layup. Missed the shot, and the rebound comes down to Gates. Good body control by Niles.
Kept up with that.
What's that?
I'm impressed with the way your mouth kept up with that action. It was unbelievable. We had about 5 turnovers in about 13 seconds.
Once in a while, if you can see the numbers, I can tell you who it is. But boy, those People's numbers at the far end of the court, forget some of that. Enosburg in possession. They're down by 5 with 5.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Desatel loops it to Riggs. His little one-hander from the running baseline is good. Well, it seems that the Fates are up on the rim on the other end of this period. 17-14, and Dusso launches for People's Academy. No. Rebound, Merriam punched in the air, and contact on the rebound, and let's see on whom that's going to be charged. Pick a number out of a hat.
11 green. Chad Valancourt.
Valancourt picks it up? Yep, Valancourt does. The little guy in the land of the Giants. And there was a lot of contact. And I believe on that play, you could have been correct pulling first a color out of a hat, then a number. People's Academy to put it in. They do not waste a lot of time putting the ball in the air. Rochette way outside, sets and fires and hits. 19-14. What a year to start a war. We got a war going on right here at the Berry Auditorium, Enosburg and People's Academy. Long pop, Desatel in the Enosburg end. No, Riggs the bound up. He missed it. Riggs again right up, and he doesn't get that one. Rebound, volleyballed around, picked up and controlled by People's Academy. Pulled out by Pat Merriam. He'll come near side for Jay Dusso. He'll shoot long. No, and the rebound is brought away by Enosburg. Fortunately, there's not a lot of passes on the fast breaks. 1 or 2, and boom, they're shooting. And Gates' wrist looked like he twisted an ankle as he went by. I guess he didn't. He fell down. Foul was called. This one is on Jeff Rochette of People's Academy. He will, no, he's not coming out, is he? Yep, Rochette's coming out. And coming in is Rick Merriam for People's Academy. 19-14, People's with the lead. And Scott Gates on the free throw line for Enosburg. Gates, 1 of 2 from the line tonight. He is 2 of 3. No, that one hangs on the rim and clangs and doesn't go. Rebound, Peoples, and Niles lost it, but he's fouled by Geddes as they both skid to a stop.
That call will placate the Morrisville crowd, the People's Academy. It was there. It was a foul. There was a foul down at the other end, but boy, they hated the one down at the other end that was its twin sister. You know what I mean?
That's right. It's you got to remember, when you're officiating and doing this, you're doing this on the dead run, in the heat of battle, and you obviously, being human, are not going to get all of them. True. On the line for People's Academy is Corey Niles. His shot is up and no good. Rebound comes down to Enosburg. Interesting thing at midcourts, Tom Batigi, the Williamstown coach. Williamstown beat Enosburg a year ago here. Gates the shot, and Enosburg end. No. Riggs up, no, but a foul. And Gates was nailed. And Gates was fouled by Jody Cox, his second.
You know, the added feature of having a big man in Division III that can score 22, 23 points is the added feature that when he's banged around in there, he goes to the line and he makes a fair percentage of those.
I've noticed that with Riggs. He's a good free throw shooter.
Yes.
Riggs will go to the line, 19-14. People's Academy with the lead. And on the line is Cliff Riggs. His free throw is away and missed it.
Way to go, Spencer. Huh, Bill? What do you think?
Yeah, I put the jinx on him, too. Wow. Well, it's Riggs, 6'5" senior for the green and gold. And one more time, he did not get either one of them. And Geddes the rebound. The redhead back up. No. And brought away by People's Academy. Enosburg's dropping two defenders back to try to prevent the People's Academy break, and it worked that time. People's Academy cross court will get it outside to Corey Niles. Way up, long pop is put up and missed by Merriam and taken away Enosburg. Enosburg do so. Those kids from both teams are just racing up and down the court. It's almost like, well, it's my turn now. And they are just going up and down. There doesn't seem to be a lot of rhyme or reason or set pattern to this one. 19-14 still, though. Morrisville's People's Academy with the lead. They go to Riggs inside. There's a whistle blows, and let's see if it's a personal foul or a 3-second violation.
We've got a personal foul here.
I think it's going to go against Geddes. It is Geddes. He will pick up the personal, and it must have been away from the ball because I didn't happen to notice it. But with the way things are going today, there's probably a few I won't see. Boy.
It's up and down. It wasn't a Casper call, I'm sure. There had to be something there.
No doubt there was. And I would think with Bob Rowe's system, with all these guys, that more than once in the course of a season, he'd get nailed with 6 men on the floor. I don't know if it's happened to him. Just the way that they switch back and forth and keep going. And they race up and down the court. Suddenly they switch, and you'd almost think it's like hockey with a change on the fly. So People's Academy will send a man to the free throw line as the smoke clears away on this one. And the guy they're going to send is Jay Dusso. For the 1-1. 3:42 left in the first half, and Dusso. Shot is up and good. They get one more. 20-14 People's Academy. For the pace of this ball game, it's exceedingly low scoring.
It is.
Dusso one more time. It is up, and he got that one. Both clubs have had a heartbreak ridge up on the rim several times. The ball would almost seem to go in and then not drop for them. 21-14, the 7-point lead belongs to People's Academy. Enosburg comes to forecourt. Desatel, looping pass for Riggs, back door. Nobody there, and it's taken back by People.
People's better store that in the back of their head, boy. That weak side's got to be covered.
People's in possession. They'll go for Merriam way outside, and he'll get it off from Mike Rowe. Back out on the point, they'll come for Jay Dusso. He lost it, picked up by Enosburg, out to Desatel, 1-on-2. Desatel down the lane, stops, pops 12 feet, no. Rebound is brought away by Morrisville's People's Academy. They'll get it out to Rowe. Rowe stops, skids to a stop, fires down the lane. It's knocked loose by Enosburg, and picked up will go the other way. Here comes Desatel. Desatel 1-on-2, stops and fires 18. It doesn't go over the whistle.
The deeper we get into this game, the more incredible it becomes. We're less than 3 minutes to halftime. It's 21-14. It's not a dirty ball game, shall we say?
No, it's hard fought, but it's just,
yes, it is. A lot of unusual features about this thing.
It's one of the things that's unusual, I think, is like you pointed out, not dirty in the sense of guys just cheap shotting each other. Everybody's going for the steal, but many times they're getting it cleanly, or they're knocking it loose to a teammate that's still rolling around loose, and it's madness. You combine that with white shirts and gold numerals, and it's what I would call a nightmare. On the line for Enosburg is Tom Desatel. It is away. It is no good. Desatel will get one more. Definitely fouled while shooting. 2:53 left in the half. Desatel shot rolls, will not drop for him, and on the rebound, Geddes picks up the foul. So Tim Geddes of Enosburg now has 3. He becomes the first player on the court with 3 fouls, and he's an important cog for Enosburg. Geddes will come out, and coming in for the Hornets is Damian Bluin. 2:52 left to go in the first half. 21-14 Peoples. And let's see what they got the line. Rowe. We'll go to the check, but that's not Rowe. It's Merriam. It's Merriam on the line. He gets the first. I want to tell you one other thing that's bugging me about People's Academy. It's not the uniforms. 3 or 4 of those kids look alike.
Yeah, you can't see their number, right?
Right. Merriam missed the second one, and Enosburg with a rebound. Enosburg down by 8 at 22-14, and the Hornets are probably just waiting for the halftime horn so they can switch baskets and hope for better luck at the other end. Riggs turns and hits.
That's a pretty shot right there.
22-16. People's Academy in the lead. And Merriam way outside. He fakes the shot. Feeds it back around to Mike Komorowski. He snuck in the ball game. I obviously wasn't looking. Roll. Komorowski and back around on the outside for Merriam. Gets it back to Komorowski. To Rowe on the near side. He got a nice shot from that distance, but elects not to take it. One dribble and stops. Over the head pass. Back out on the point for Komorowski. They'll play a little catch. 2:05 left to go in the half. And Peoples just working the perimeter, trying to spring somebody down low, and Rowe pops long in and out. Rebound is Riggs. No, it's taken away, and Riggs picks up the foul. Looked like Riggs had it, but Scott Draper from People's Academy pulled it down, and when Riggs went back up, he nailed Draper.
Observation here, a little change in strategy by People's Academy. They got their 3 big kids in here, the 2 that they start, plus the one that they bring in on their second kamikaze unit there. And he's the one that went to get the rebound. That is, right now, he missed the first of his 2-shot fouls, but he went out, boarded, and was fouled by Riggs.
And he missed the first, as Spencer told you. He'll get one more. Just under 2 minutes to go and a half. Draper free throw doesn't go. Rolled them both up on the lip and just they fell off. Wouldn't drop through the hoop. 22-16 People's Academy. Enosburg is staying tantalizingly close. Their fans have got to be going crazy. They're by rights they should be down by 12 or 15, but they're only down by 6. Steal by People's Academy. Here come the Wolves. Top of the key. Jumper is up and poured through the net by Mike Komorowski. He buried that one. Minute and a half to go first half. We're back to an 8-point bulge for People's Academy. Enosburg on the point, Villancourt. Low dribble, stops. Dead in the water with that. Back out to Desatel. Desatel back in the lane now for Gates. He'll swing around, go left parallel. Bank shot is good. 24-18. Once again, the People's lead is cut to 6, and Peoples brings it up. Boy, these clubs do not waste time in the backcourt. It's almost like it's some kind of mortal sin to get the ball out in anything over 3 seconds.
It's almost like there's a 5-second call in the backcourt.
Draper, good hit. Right. Draper, it's 26 People's Academy as the Wolves get limbered up a little bit. And Enosburg in the forecourt. Villancourt, high post, work it outside to Gates. His shot is no good, and nothing but white shirts under the boards. Well, People's Academy Rowe is called for turning the ball over as he tries to race it up with a dribble. So it'll be Enosburg ball at midcourt, 33 seconds left in the half. And I think when this 33 seconds ticks off, Spencer, the whole auditorium is going to stand up and take a collective deep breath. Yeah. Desatel will put it in for Enosburg. It's been fun to watch. I don't care what team you're rooting for. I have no interest in who wins or who loses, but I tell you, it's been a fun game to watch, whoever you're rooting for.
And if they get that thing to go down in the second half, that's going to be wicked.
Something. 15 seconds to go. Enosburg playing for one. Turnaround shot will not go, and the rebound is brought away by Peoples. 8 seconds. Plenty of time for the Wolves. People's Academy in the forecourt. Way outside. Double pumping. Firing up is Merriam, no good, and the first half comes to a close. We've gone through a half, and after 1 half of play, Division III championship action. It is People's Academy 26 and Enosburg 18. Forward in the second quarter, it's 26-18 People's Academy. Second half underway, and Enosburg's got possession. So the Hornets will bring it up. That will be Desatel coming to the far side. Now back to Gates near side. Loops it down low to Riggs. His turnaround from 4 feet. Rolls and goes. Well, they weren't getting that in the first half. Peoples pushing the ball up quickly. Jeff Rochette Bounce pass comes back out to Corey Niles, and I think I'm going to be able to see the People's Academy numbers a little better at the far end of the court. Do so. At least when their back is to you. Go driving down was Merriam. His shot no good, and a rebound brought away by Enosburg. 26-20. Peoples with the lead, and Enosburg can close it up here. Enosburg with a chance to cut the gap to 4. The closest they were, I believe, in the second half was 3 points at one stretch. That didn't last long. Villancourt down the lane, double pumps, fires, and gets it. Well, just a quick observation. It looks like Enosburg, the first 2 times up the floor, got the rolls in the basket at this end. They were not getting in half number 1. People's Academy in the forecourt. Merriam will go to Dusso. Jay Dusso way outside to Corey Niles, and he'll just flip it out on the right side. His move goes to Rochette, and Rochette in the corner being watched by Villancourt of Enosburg. They'll snap it back around and go down low underneath for Merriam. Fadeaway shot is in and out. Rebound dropped down by Enosburg. And the Hornets can close to 2. It's 26-22. People's Academy with the lead. Enosburg with the ball. Enosburg, Villancourt down the lane. He's called for the walk. It's a nice move, but it's a no-no. He turns it over. And the Wolves will have it in the backcourt. Packed house here at the Berry Auditorium tonight. This closes out the season. This brings the curtain down on SKI's basketball campaign. People's Academy working the perimeter. Way outside, Jay Dusso to Corey Niles and into the corner for Merriam. Check that Rochette. And down the baseline move, Merriam jump pass taken away, pulled off by Enosburg. Gates, he's got to beat 3 men, and he decides to pull up and slow it up a little bit. Back outside for Desatel. Shot launched no good, and the rebound is down to Morrisville and People's Academy. Up for Corey Niles. He'll stop, get it off with a shot by Rochette. No, and the rebound is Geddes of Enosburg. Well, People's Academy stone cold in the first 2 minutes and change here in half number 2. But Enosburg hasn't exactly brought the crowd to its feet yet. 26-22. Morrisville's People's Academy with the lead. And Desatel in possession for Enosburg. Goes to Gates. Gates holds high over his head and waits a little bit. Desatel on the point. Desatel head fake. Tries to go around Dusso. Can't do it. Can't do so to go around Dusso. They go to Riggs. Nice pass inside, and Riggs has got 2. Little behind the back kind of flip pass. Went to Riggs, and the big guy just reached up and laid it in. We're back in a 2-point ball game at 26-24. The Wolves on the attack. Corey Niles. Way out in the corner for Merriam. His shot is good. Check that. Jody Cox. My error. Jody Cox got that one. 8 points for Jody Cox. 28-24 Peoples. 4:57 to go, third period. And down low underneath Geddes, alley-oop, nice play. Oh, pretty play. That's the prettiest play I've seen in the tournament, at least from this angle.
Yep, it was pretty.
28-26 Peoples. And Peoples, long pop by Dusso, no. Rebound brought away by Enosburg. And the Hornets are fouled by Corey Niles of People's Academy. Niles went to a steal. And you have to think the old Mo has shifted just a tad on the Mo meter.
Yes, it has. I was late coming up from downstairs, but they've cut into it, and momentum is definitely with the basic green team here.
They sure are. Enosburg. On the attack, Geddes will stop in forecourt. He goes right to the corner. It's taken away. He lost it. Loose ball picked up by Scott Draper. That's a guy off the bench who's done a whale of a job so far tonight. And then the Morrisville end. Shot is up. No good, but a whistle. And I think Riggs just picked up his third foul, but let's wait and see. Riggs has 3, I believe. Yep, if Riggs picks it up. And going to the free throw line for People's Academy is Jody Cox. He'll get 2. That's only the first team foul on Enosburg here in the second half. And on the line, putting it up and in is Jody Cox. 4:19 left to go in the third. 29-26 Peoples. Cox one more time. Cox again. No, he didn't get it. Rebound is Desatel up between the glass for Enosburg. 3-point lead for Peoples, and Enosburg's got the ball. 4:12 left to go, third period. And Enosburg in possession. Desatel. Not a lot of jump balls so far tonight, Spencer. Nope. In the lane, partially blocked. Blocked by Cox, picked up by Niles, and Niles stops in the forecourt, taking away Desatel. It's a foot race. Desatel and Niles got him. Boy, that was a track meet.
Yes.
Niles and Desatel, a couple of quick guys, about 5'10" each.
They could have a good 100-yard sprint, you know, good 100-yard dash. Be interesting.
Certainly would. The way this game has been played, you could do shuttles. So on the line will be Desatel, 5'9" senior from Enosburg, yet to score in the ballgame. And he puts it up and he doesn't get the roll. Well, Lenny Drew's leprechaun is apparently on the rim for both teams here tonight.
Yes.
Desatel, one more try. It is away. It is good. 29-27. Morrisville lead is 2, and here comes the Wolves. Mike Rowe up on the right. Almost taken away by Gates, but a nice save by Joe Dusso. He almost lost it. Villancourt is on him like a blanket. And they go cross court for Rowe. Back for Dusso. Down low shot by the big guy, Cox.
He's got a nice trajectory on that shot,
Bill. An arching shot. Haven't seen something like that since the days of Nathan Choice. Down for Enosburg, shot up by Gates and good. You have time to catch your breath, much less describe who's doing what to whom out there. 31-29, People's Academy. The Wolves, Dusso shoots long and hits. They're commencing to light it up a little bit.
Yes, I'd like to see them loosen up and really put on a show here these last 11 minutes. They're capable.
Brings it back for Desatel. 3 minutes left to go in the third. They go to Riggs. Turnaround is no good. Rebound. Riggs is on bound in traffic. Nice move. Yeah.
Strong move that time, and he went to the hole there.
Good body control, too. He didn't bowl anybody over. He went around him.
Yes. Dropped
it off the glass nicely. 33-31. People's Academy up by 2. And Dusso's jumper from the left is off the glass and in. Mercy, we're beginning to find the range at both ends of the court. 2:33 left to go in the third, and Geddes from the corner. No, but a whistle. And he was fouled on the play. He was apparently pushed by Jeff Rochette of People's Academy. And Rochette has 3.
Is it up to Merriam?
Merriam. Yeah, Rick Merriam coming in. He'll come in for Rochette. Change in philosophy at halftime because there's only one sub coming in at a time.
Yes, and also I noticed the kid 42 for People. Scott Draper, he
gets it on the line, hits it.
He must have started the half, true?
I think he did. The way they keep changing it over, I honestly couldn't tell you. I could lie and pretend he did, but I don't know. Get his shot, no good. Rebound. Oh, Villancourt, the little guy bowls over people. And then his call for traveling. Gates gave his opinion to Brian Companion, and that's one of the quickest ways I can think of to clear your half of the gymnasium so the other guys can shoot foul. People's Academy 3-point lead. Will get the basketball. They'll bring it on top. They get it over for Merriam. Outside for Rowe. He's all alone. Shot rims in and out. The rebound is Gates up to clean it out of there for Enosburg. Everybody's getting into the act. Even little Villancourt doing rebounds. Gates jump pass near side. Geddes blocked by Cox. Pulled down by People's Academy.
Fine defensive play right there.
Merriam gets the ball and gets it over to Rowe, and Rowe will bring it up. Way over for Merriam hits it. 37-32 people. The Wolves will get a little more breathing room. 1:43 left to go in the third. You want to talk about a fast-paced third quarter of play. Enosburg, Gates, way outside. Starts in the hole, gets it back outside for Desatel. Shot, no. And the rebound is People's Academy. Draper with a bound. Gets it out to Rowe. Low dribble, comes up on the left and stops. Feeds off left side. Way cross-court pass for Rick Merriam. He almost lost it. It's back out to Mike Rowe, and this slows things up a little bit. Merriam way outside. Nobody on him. He'll shoot from downtown. Doesn't get it. Rebound is Geddes. And here comes Enosburg with a chance to cut it back to 3. 1:08 to go in the third period. And Gates on the dribble. Top of the key for Desatel. He'll slow it up. Goes back door for Geddes. Back outside for Gates. And he goes to the hole. Nice move. No, but he's traveling. I thought he traveled when he started.
Well, Mickey got it eventually.
Yeah, they got it. Took a little time delay there, that's all. Substitution coming in, but that's nothing new. That means we're talking about people. Scott Draper comes back in.
It looks like he's rotating those three big kids. He's keeping two in and resting one.
Trying to get Riggs tired out and in foul trouble at the same time. 49 seconds left, third period. 37-32. People's Academy with the lead. And the Wolves. Miriam way outside. Goes for Dusso. Back to roll for Dusso. Center circle. Rick Miriam way outside. Leaves it out for Rowe. Left-hand dribble. He's really being watched by Desatel. 26 seconds to go in the third. They'll go down low to Draper. Turn around and good.
Well, that kid is really playing a lot stronger ball game tonight than he did Thursday night. He really knows, he seems to know what he wants to do tonight.
He's got the size to counter a Cliff Riggs.
Somebody better watch that weak side or they're going to get burned for
down
two
low
right
underneath the skates, and he missed the shot. Riggs up in traffic, yes. 8 points in the third quarter for Riggs. 39-34 Peoples, and time runs out. We've gone through 3, and after 3, People's Academy 39, and Enosburg 34. And Enosburg is down by 5. So the Wolves in the driver's seat as we start the final stanza, but as we saw at Patrick Gym this afternoon, 5 points is nothing. 6
got a lot further to go than Colchester had.
That's right.
Time-wise.
That's true. People's Academy starting it off. They'll go for Rick Merriam from the corner, and he drills it. He buries it. Rick Merriam hits the first field goal of the fourth quarter. 41-34 People's Academy. Backdoor for Gates. Nice fake. He's up. He doesn't get it, but he draws the foul. Draper got him. So Draper now has 3. So Rochette of Peoples with 3. Draper with 3. And on the Enosburg side, Geddes and Riggs each have 3 personal fouls.
It's kind of a different walk for People's Academy, having kids 3 fouls early in the fourth period like that.
Gates on the line, missed the free throw.
I think it must be a sign of more playing time.
Enosburg is now 6 of 16 from the free throw line, so they've had the opportunity to get themselves right back in this thing. Gates shot, no good. Rebound out to Geddes, and Geddes, the redhead. He'll get it off to Villancourt. He'll bring it back outside to Desatel. They'll start it up again to Geddes in the corner. He'll jump past to Riggs. It's batted loose. Tipped around and saved by People's Academy.
Oh, the crowd wants that call, but that's a great non-call. There's nothing that happened there. They untangled, and it was fine.
There was no advantage to either team.
True.
41-34. People's Academy with the lead. They've got the ball. Shot by Dusso is good.
They're going to be tough from right here on. I just want to say that right now. I think People's going to be tough to beat right now.
Just under 7 minutes. They can smell it. Backdoor for Gates. How many times can he get away with that? Gates turns around, missed the shot. The rebound is Draper for People's Academy. Leaves it out for Mike Rowe. Rowe with the dribble, slows it up a bit. 6:40 left to go ball game. 9-point People's lead at 43-34. And Rowe between the circles against the Enosburg zone. People's Academy got all the time in the world. They can play for the good shot. Enosburg is going to have to come down and put the ball up here shortly. 6:22 left to go, and People still working the perimeter. Shot by Dusso, in and out. Rebound is People's Academy. Draper lost it off a foot. Dusso winds up with the ball. Way outside. He'll get it out to Rowe, and they'll slow it up a little bit.
Well, this is chew the clock time for Peoples.
It sure is. This is like 4 corners the way they played the rest of the ball game.
Yeah, they really aren't sending anybody through that Enosburg zone or anything.
Jay Cox puts the shot up, no good, and rebound is... What do we got? Let my head down.
Jump ball, and it's Enosburg's possession on the alternating process.
I think I'm correct in this. That's the first jump ball we've had tonight.
Certainly the first one I remember.
Timeout called Enosburg. 5:57 to go ball game. 43-34 Peoples. We're back in 60. But Enosburg's going to have something to say about that. They break the huddle after the Enosburg timeout.
Both of these schools have almost 100% attendance of vocal followers.
I believe that. Yeah. Also, I think almost 100% of attendance here.
Yes.
Of student bodies here. Boy, this place is jammed tonight. It's great. You love it. Yates way outside. In the lane underneath the Desatel. Pumps, fakes, and hits it.
You hope somebody's home from the fire department and one from the police department.
They're going to hang a sign in Enosburg that says closed. I think the same could be said for Morrisville right about now. 5:31 left to go in the ballgame. Ran it out with a shot. Was Merriam, and the rebound down to Enosburg. Well, Enosburg can make it interesting. They can close it to, what do we got, 7-point ball?
Go to 5.
They can close it to 5 here. 43-36, Enosburg down by 7. And here comes Gates in the lane.
And there it is.
If I'm Bob Rowe, I'm going to call a timeout and stop that play because that could cost them later on. They're letting get away with it entirely too easily. Whistles blow in the Morrisville end. The foul for reaching is going to be called against the Hornets. And let's see on whom that is. I think Villancourt picked it up. Yeah, Villancourt picked it up. That's his second personal foul, and the second team foul only on Enosburg here in the half.
Could be a factor later on down.
Just under 5 minutes left to go. Gary Garrow comes into the lineup for Enosburg, and also having already checked in was Keith Dusso. Oh my gosh, there's 2 Dussos out there. Oh boy. Jay Dusso of People's Academy, guarded for a moment by Keith Dusso of Enosburg. They go to Rowe, and Rowe for Jody Cox. He'll go down low, lay it in, and not get it. Rebound brought away by Enosburg and Riggs. They can close it to 3. Enosburg does it tell, very patiently brings it up. He'll go to Dusso. That's Keith Dusso. Keith is in the green, and Jay is in the white. Keith Dusso way outside for Enosburg. 4.5 minutes to go in the ball game. 5-point Morrisville lead. 5-point People's Academy lead. I keep saying Morrisville. I mean to say People's Academy. People's Academy of Morrisville. Does it tell. Way outside. And laying it up and missing the shot. Taken away by People's Academy. Rowe behind the back dribble will bring it up. 5-point Wolf lead. And down low for Draper in the lane. Turnaround from 3. Doesn't drop. Rebound is Cox, and he's hammered. Puts the shot up. No good. And Riggs got away with a major league hack.
Easy now, Bill. Easy.
Don't give me no Brotherhood of the Badge on that one. That was major league. No, that was probably so evident that the officials couldn't believe they did it that close to him. 43-38. Enosburg down by 5, and they've got the ball with 3:34 to go. They'll go on the near side for Garrow. He's got it. So Gary Garrow pops it home, and People's Academy wants to talk about it. 3:26 left, 43-40. Peoples, don't go away. This one's not over yet. There's left to go in this one, Spencer. It's a 3-point affair. People's Academy with the lead at 43 to 40, and Peoples will get the ball length of the court. So the Wolves will methodically bring it up, as they have done after every timeout so far. Corey Niles, way out on the right. Man-to-man taken away by Gates, and he threw it to the backcourt. Saved by People's Academy. Nice steal, but it's almost out of bounds and had to let it fly. 3:08 to go ball game. And Morrisville's Draper back outside to Cox. We get it on top. Dusso taken away by Enosburg. We got a whistle. And the foul's going to be on People's Academy. Apparently, Dusso tried to reach back and get the loose ball. That's 3 on Dusso. Well, the 1-and-1 is in effect at the Enosburg end of the court. It's not in effect at the People's Academy end, and we've got 3 minutes left.
Factor. Big factor. Also, 7 fouls called in the second half is an indicator of how well this game has gone in the second half.
Desautel's free throw is no good. Rebound is Gates. He turns, blocked. Shoved down his throat by Cox.
You might look back on that sequence at the end of this game.
Clean block. Down comes the Wolves. Shot put up no good by Merriam, and a rebound. We got a whistle. Foul against People's Academy. I think it's either Draper or Cox. And it's going to be on Jody Cox. So now, People's Academy, 4 players with 3 fouls. And of course, the way the Wolves go to the bench, I don't think that's a super large thing, but if they were to lose Cox, that could be a big factor tonight, the way he's played tonight.
Yep, he's one of the keys to that ball club.
Cliff Riggs will go to the free throw line. If you're an Enosburg fan, you have this as maddening. They've had ample opportunities to tie this thing up and go ahead, but they haven't converted yet.
They shoot 50%, they're up by 5, right?
Right. Riggs in the line hits it. you were taking your halftime break, and I did the numbers. I think Enosburg shot 29% from the field in the first half. And People's Academy only shot like 39. Riggs one more time. It's a 2-point ball game, and Riggs does not get it. Rebound comes down to People's Academy. Draper. Outlet pass for Jay Dusso. Right in the lane for Jody Cox. Back out to Dusso. Over the head pass. 2:37 left to go in the ball game, and People's Academy in possession. Dusso way outside. Dusso one dribble, fires it, snaps it cross court to Jeff Rochette. He's playing with 3 fouls. He's way outside, away from the hoop. Rochette gets it off for Dusso. Dusso across to Corey Niles. This is, except for Draper, pretty much what was the first team that started the ball game for People's Academy.
And they've had more ice time.
Low to Draper, turn around, and tip control. Nobody's got it. People's Academy's Draper up. No. Rebound tip, volleyball around, loose ball, scramble. It's into the corner, out of bounds. It is going to be People's ball. And I tell you, better Mickey Caggiulari down there calling that one than me, because I'd have thrown a yellow flag and called somebody for clipping. You mentioned ice time. I suppose we could have some 2-minute penalties. 1:59 left to go. 43-41, People's Academy. Let's go back to the studio for this. Hear it in the background. The only sound like it in the state of Vermont. Berry Auditorium, jam-packed for a basketball final, no matter what the division. And this is Division III, and it's going down to the wire. 1:59 left to go in the ball game. People's Academy will get the ball in. Jody Cox will put it in play in the corner in forecourt. Deep in the right corner. Cox looking at it. Comes out for Dusso. We'll go to Corey Niles, and Niles really being watched by Valancourt. So under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. People's up by a hoop. And the Wolves in possession. Rochette on the point. Enosburg in a man-to-man defense. I'm talking person-to-person. I think if anybody from Peoples gets a drink of water, the Enosburg guard is going to hold the faucet for him. 1:35 to go in the ball game. 43-41 Peoples, and Peoples Niles goes on the baseline, lays it in.
That's a wonderful move. They needed that hoop badly too, Bill.
First basket of the night for Corey Niles. 4-point lead. There goes Gates. He's got 2-3 to serve. We're back in a 2-point affair. 1:16 to go. And Peoples races to forecourt. Rochette. Bounce pass for Corey Niles. Niles works the right side. We'll give it to Cox, and Cox is watched by Geddes. They go down low to Draper over Riggs. Blocked. And Riggs must have got him with the body.
He was clean up top, undutifully. Of course, he didn't give anything with the hands or anything. It was body time.
But this angle, it's a little tough. As you realized over the week, Spencer, it's very easy to officiate from up here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm very good at that. But
you've been very good about your comments, so I must compliment you.
Yeah, but you were warned going in. Okay, on the line is Scott Draper. It is away. It is no good.
It's easy to sit here and say, Scott, step up there and shoot it, instead of Scott stepping up there and pushing it.
Right. Scott Draper on the line. It is up. It is good. 1:02 left. 46-43. People's Academy in the lead. Draper hit the free throw. 55 seconds left. Gates down the lane. Oh, get us in the face. Picked up and rolled in and out. It goes out of bounds. Off of Morrisville hands. It will be Enosburg ball. Geddes and Gates. Gates had his head turned. And now the Enosburg Hornets want to call timeout. Spencer will keep it here.
If that ball had gone in off of his face, I mean, went back to his teammate, would you have given him an assist?
The hard way.
Yeah. He would have earned it.
Does he get credit for the basket if it bounced off his head and goes in?
Yes, he does.
Really?
Yep.
We've had some weird stuff tonight. Why not that? I tell you, we've had a little bit of everything, but the left of their own basket. 46-43. People's Academy has the lead. In the case of this game, you'd think it was 86-83. Enosburg to put it in. They'll come out of the set play. They go for Riggs, and the big guy lost it out of bounds. It's off in Enosburg's hand. They can't control it. 47 seconds left. Enosburg will drop back. Now they're going to come in and play with full court pressure. Inbounds pass almost taken away by Enosburg. Brian Companion makes the call and says it will be Morrisville People's Academy ball. 46 seconds left. 46-43 Peoples. And Corey Niles between tricky dribble, had a little trouble, but saves it. Still in the backcourt. Niles is bumped by Billincourt. Billincourt went for the steal. They had one to give. Not a bad time to do that. Although I don't think that was on Chad Billincourt's mind.
No, but they better get another quick one too, and another quick one, because they've got to get the ball back.
And they're going to have a tough time.
Foul right there.
Jody Cox got a team. 35 seconds left to go. It's knocked loose and knocked out of bounds by Desatel of Enosburg. Right over to the People's Academy bench.
Every second that ticks off that clock is just one more nail in Enosburg's coffin.
Enosburg wants to talk. They will not get the timeout. The official didn't see him. Almost stolen away by Desatel. And saved by People's Academy. Corey Niles. Put it back outside, and they'll just set it up and go around the horn for a while. 21 seconds left. Enosburg's got a foul. They got to stop the clock. And what do we got? 2-shot foul?
Yes, and I think they're going to get the ball back, though.
So a 2-shot foul is called.
We will know that. We will know that. Yes, they're going to get the ball back. They're clearing the lane spaces, and
well, you know, this particular rule, and I don't care which team wins or loses this ball game, I don't like that stage of the rule. I know it's in there for a reason, for safety's sake, but I don't know. I just don't like the idea. It sort of takes the club out of a ball game like this.
Yeah, but all they got to do is be smart in the first place, and they can avoid that.
Dusso missed the free throw. 46-43 Peoples. 17 seconds left. Dusso's shot is no good. He missed them both, but People's Academy gets the ball back, and now timeout called Enosburg.
Enosburg dodged a large cannonball.
Yeah, it was no bullet, you're right. We're talking naval gunfire here. Out of New Jersey, 16-inch guns. It's not impossible right now for People's Academy. Okay, question. Mindset of the court. They lead at 46-43. And the Wolves put it in. They'll get it off in the backcourt to Niles, and Niles, Desatel goes for the steal, and they're going to pick up the foul. Now let's see what he's going to call this one. 1-1, I think. Yep, 1-1. Well, 13 seconds left. They'll put Corey Niles on the free throw line. He has 2 points tonight, and that was the basket that gave them their 45th and 46 points.
Interesting situation. They went from 33 seconds to 13 seconds off the clock before got him to the line, Bill.
Niles free throw, no. Rebound down to Enosburg. They can close to one, but they got to hustle. Here comes Desatel. He's going to go to the hole. He double pumps. He missed the shot. Rebound Riggs. It's punched loose. It's knocked out of bounds. No, saved by people.
Just throw it. Just throw it.
Seconds left, and this one's over. Oh. This one is over. The final is Peoples 46 and Enosburg 43. And for the second year in a row, the Enosburg Hornets come to the Berry Auditorium to the Division III final, and they come up dry. We'll be back and sort things out in 90 seconds.
in each school and each division. And for the second time,